Today, we're seeing how hard it is to restore the Roman Empire as a lowly Roman count in the Byzantine Empire. Our character, one Philip Autelemanus. The added difficulty level to this is that we will only be able to adopt our heirs for our future characters. Can dear Philip reform the Roman Empire in one lifetime, or will it take several generations? Let's find out. So like I said, we're only going to be able to adopt, and because we are Roman from the get-go, we have noble adoption. So at this point, we could just pick up a kid, but I think I'm going to be a little bit more wary before picking up any other children. I'm going to try. We'll see how effective it is, just because the first couple of years of the game, there aren't as many children around that you can just pick up. I hate when the AI does that, where it's just like, hey, by the way, you're just given a 0 level bishop, which really, I really wish there was a new interaction between you and your head of faith. Be like, hey, can I pay you or do some pious acts to get rid of this asshole? Because he's bad at his job. I know I'm not like the Byzantine Emperor, who's got like probably the best. Well, this isn't even the Byzantine Empire, but I'm not some Duke of note. But it's quite annoying that I have such a shitty bishop. Step 1, get Thessalonica, and then from there maybe start slowly gaining lands that we need through either one, getting children who have CBs on it, or just attacking it straight up. Emperor is involved in 2 different wars. He's involved in the Bulgarian conflict. He's involved in the African conflict. There's our boy Sultan Muhammad. If you haven't seen that. Can't wait to marry this old biddy. Hopefully together we don't have any children. We marry her. She's not my soulmate. We get a bunch of prestige. Everybody celebrated the wedding. Every guest gets a positive opinion. We did not even try to kill our liege, which is unfortunate. But it was a fun wedding nonetheless. Worst comes to worst, we could also modify our contract and increase our this. And then do council rights. I started campaigning in Galicia, Iberia, Jimena, and copied a page out of Kevin's playbook, winning by dying. In the grand scheme of things, that's all you can do. You gotta win by dying. There's a French one. Can we arrange a marriage between these 2 characters? They're not willing. Right now, like I said, it's not a good time to test that theory because there's not a lot of kids of kids. But like in the mid game, it'd be huge because there's a lot of parents who have died and whose family is no longer around, so they're easier to adopt, and also they don't have any living rulers in their life. I feel accomplished. We learned Greek, which is good. Now we're at a solid 13%. What's the best way to get out of this situation? I think a murder and a murder would probably be the best. See, like I thought. He gave me the title no matter what, which is interesting. I wonder if he'll give me the other title because I have a claim on it, or if he'll just keep it for himself. Either way, it doesn't matter, because now we are a duke without having to do all the nasty bits of fighting a war. That's not good. That's not good at all. They found out. With a 95% chance. Gain a principal claim. He's definitely going to put me in prison now. You gain a principal claim. Okay. There's a bunch of Liberty factions, but create claimant faction. Me. For the Byzantine Empire. Start claimants. You guys have kids yet? Come on. What are we doing here? She's lustful. What do you got going on? You're a partier? Did you see how many titles he revoked from the last time? Or yeah, he still has them all. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 duchies. What about this thick-necked Slovenian boy? No family either. You're telling me he doesn't want to get adopted by a much younger man than him? So you're saying we got to abduct him first and then declare the war, or what? Just before you declare war, you can execute the scheme. Got it. Okay. And then, oh, we can't declare. Oh, I see. Because you can't declare war when he's in prison. You are at war with the 75 hostile scheme, so you need to declare the war exactly now. I see. I missed it. I missed my opportunity. Hopefully our allies come and join us in these fights. It's on our capital. Yeah, we got this one. Sick. All right, now we can march. Upon enforcing, do they all get hooks on me? Every faction member gets a weak hook on me. That's tough. It's really annoying that the AI refuses to assault, even when it's like there's only a couple days left. All right, so he still owns land. Let me see the new Imperator. Autelemanus. Banners. Well, at least we're step 1 into the process. I want to look at now is the decision to restore the Roman Empire. So we had Croatia, Isilde, Alexandria, Jerusalem. Really what we need to have happen is this guy needs to die. That's probably our next move. Have you had a child yet? You've been married for so long. Why have you not had children? Disappointed. Maybe his swimmers are as slow as yours. I don't know if it's that. Let's do lawful. I always like that one just because cost of hunts and feasts goes down. And I have a feeling we're going to have a very expensive feast to make everybody happier after this little war. This is him. This is him. Manasseh. This is our boy. We're adopting him in the Autelemanus. This is him. That's our boy. And as usual, somebody cannot be fired. Please call me Dad. All right, now let's get our wet nurse and our all those other things in line. Oh shit, they did explode. Holy shit. Yeah, it got exploded. That's exactly what we want to do because we want to take Antioch from them once we have an opportunity. And then what other lands? We want to take Jerusalem from them. CK3 is addicting. Yeah, I've put far too many hours into this game. I've been playing since launch. So, and it's improved a lot since then. And it's been a lot of enjoyment. But it's also so wild that I've been playing it this long. You're at 6,000 hours, Pi? I think I've got like half that many. I thought I was like, oh, look at me. I'm Kevin and I got a shit ton of hours. And then you come in here like 6,000. And I'm just like, let me load up Steam and see what it says. I know making kings isn't always the best idea, but like this is an easy way to get around some of these nasty little faction problems. Just make a king a problem and then we'll just become best friends with the king. I wish they would put the like adoption. I know this is dumb and maybe like not what Paradox wants to do, but I wish like they have a trait for bastard and legitimized bastard, but they don't have a sign for adoption. I feel like that should be put in place so that you can see how often the AI is actually adopting kids or at all. I was adopted. So unless you went into their memories, do we want to be bellicose? Probably, because we are continuing to have fights. Do we want to speak Latin or be Byzantine background? I don't know. Let's be Latin for sure. Let's speak Greek. There we go. We get moats and we get plenary assemblies. Cool. New future. So, damn. Pretty much all of our lands converted, which is actually pretty sick. Normally you don't get that many conversions. So, Croatia, Isilde, which actually we probably could pick that up now pretty easily. Alexandria, Jerusalem, Apulia. Oh, that's right here. Capua, Genoa, Romagna, Venezia. Does somebody have to be an orphan to be adopted? No, not necessarily, but it just makes it easier. Like if I wish you could search for people with no parents, children with no parents. Parental status, Batman. That's the search queue. I'm like a bad CK3 player because like I don't play CK3. I don't play it like a role-playing game. I play it like a min-maxer. So I'm a bad example because like half the time I'm like, I don't care what they look like. They got the good stats? Good. You could just land a Mongol and make him die. Yeah. But can you increase their amount, or is it done? You can only just maintain what they have. You can't just continue to increase their overall. strength. I feel like this is the first time I've been sick all year, but it's been a kind of a lingering one. And I hate being sick while trying to stream because I'm just making all these unnecessary noises. Okay. What do we have left? Alexandria, Isilia, Croatia, Genoa, Romagna, Latium. And then Living Legend. We could get it done in his lifetime. How long have we been playing for? 3.5 hours? Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, what is going on over here? Frisia was formed? How did you create it and then inherit it? Who is this kid to him? Weird. You could kind of easily found a coven. I think you need to have 3 living members to start the coven. 2 living members of our house. So if we ever had a blood feud, we'd be in trouble real quick. Yeah, this is always the hard part of reforming the Roman Empire, is dealing with the Christian parts of it. As usual, the Carlings are really good at making exploding nations. This might have been a mistake war. Let's see if we can get to... You're under domain limit. Why give land away? Because it's lands that I don't really want to deal with if it's... especially because it has cultural or religious needs that need to be met. I don't want to take care of it as much. That's usually my thought. And it's also not that valuable. Like maybe Tunis was okay, but like it just doesn't... We're culturally and religiously not the same. How adoptable are you? Very adoptable. If I knocked out your parents, we could recruit you. What about you? I don't think so, because your brother is a ruler. But yeah, no, Baldur's Gate's been pretty fun. I've been playing a solo cleric campaign a little bit on stream. Hasn't had as much traction as I thought it would be, just because it doesn't really... I think there's so many creators out there who are playing it that it just doesn't get as much traction. Time to fight the Pope for his stuff. How many? So the Pope has 1,100 gold. How big do you think his army is going to get? I say his army is at 2,600 right now. They'll probably swell up to probably like 10,000. Let's see. All right, maybe not 10,000. That might have been a bad, a way crazy estimate. But all right, mend the schism. Good job to Bliss for suggesting us do this. Get schismed. Oh, damn. Oh, Lord, guys. I have... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad news bears for sure. Coptic is no longer it either. It's hostile. Jesus. Literally. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh, no. That sucks. Should we adopt our little boy? Yeah, let's adopt him. That would make him an alliance. And then how close would he? 2 reasons. If we sent him a poem, no. But if we, and then we can go over here and break betrothal. Because I need that daughter back. Okay, so sorry. What do we need to do? We need to survive. That's for sure. We're wounded? Do we have a court physician? That's for sure something we need to spend as much money as possible on. All right, they've got 4,000 troops. We don't got that many troops. We just got our ass beat up. Ongoing heartache. Oh no! I murdered my son? I'm spending my days with my friend when suddenly everything starts spiraling. Steely gray, bloody red, screaming face, crimson seas. I am crouch over my body, blood in my hands. Oh my god. You just perfectly... I don't want Kinslayer, that's for sure. That's going to be bad. I'll take the stress for now. But at least we got little, what's his face doing his job. All right. So let's do a sit rep real quick. To restore the Roman Empire, all we need is to be a living legend. All we need to do. So we are how many points away from being a living legend? We are about 1,500. we're at 15,000. We're at 11,000. So we need 4,000 more grand weddings. When is it happening? 8 months until it happens? No, that's not fair. Not fair to your dear old dad. If I die before this happens, we might be in the clear. Unless some weird lunatic event, knock on wood, that would be the biggest, like, FU to me. But it would also be really good content. Gotta kill the wife real quick, guys. Don't worry. Nothing to see here, guys. Don't worry about that. That's not a part of this. You didn't see that. So, this is what's happening. My daughter is in the middle of her celebration, having a good time, having a grand old wedding, while her dad is about to upstage her by recreating the Roman Empire. That's going to start some interesting shit within the family, but obviously CK3 is not that advanced of a game to show that. So I will restore the Roman Empire in the midst of my daughter's big day. We can reclaim Rome. Wedding invalidated. It always has a sad day when all the hopes and accomplishments of a new wedding is to waste, and all the hard work is put into organizing a grand event goes to waste. Unfortunately, the wedding was simply not meant to be. As servants start to clean up, the guests leave in confused and disapproving groups to head back to their respective homes. See? That's what happens when you upstage your daughter's wedding by becoming the Roman. I like doing these one-off campaigns. If you have any suggestions or if you have any disaster saves you want to send our way on the Discord, I'd be happy to try those, especially with the new content coming out. I imagine some people have now done some disasters that they would like fixed. One life from Count to Empire and unified the Roman and Christian faith. Yeah, it's a decent amount of accolades. This boy, our boy Philippe, the ecumenist, is out here doing his best as a lunatic, melancholy, infirm boy. But he is now Augustus. That lady is not pregnant. Don't look at her. That's unrelated. Call it for today. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the future. Have a good rest of your day. Ciao.